joke.
What's your joke?
That could it run choppy or puppet.
So you're making a new knock-knock joke
Yeah.
about lamb chops.
Yeah.
Well, that's your favorite, isn't it? If you can get both of them in, you're doing well. Way to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You count really well, Mark. Mark, oftentimes when you get a little bit anxious, you count or you say the alphabet, or you sing because it calms you down. Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy for you, you know?
I try.
And you're good at counting and good at doing the alphabet. We're here at the church.
Yeah.
Does it seem strange to be at church here all by ourselves? We're just here with Ainsley?
Actually,
Yeah. And we usually come to church on Sundays.
yeah.
What do you like about coming to church?
Here come right up.
You like to sing songs?
Yeah.
And you like to see people, don't you?
Yeah.
That's for sure. It was said that he had cerebral palsy and a developmental delay. And the symptoms kind of fit, but just recently when he turned, can I tell how old you are?
Yeah.
When he turned 40 years old, we found out that he has Rett Syndrome, which is, it's R-E-T-T, and it's an atypical syndrome because usually girls have it, so you're very special. And Rett Syndrome is a MECP2 genetic disorder, and what it means right now is that Mark has trouble with lots of stuff. You have trouble sleeping. The cat wakes you up a lot, right? 3 times. And he has trouble in walking. As I said before, when he first came to church, he could walk, albeit he needed some help. But the syndrome means that you kind of go along, you lose some skills, you come up a bit, you go along, you lose some skills, and you come up a bit. We came a long time ago, and you actually joined the church in 2009. That was a long time ago. And we were looking for a really special place, and we found one here, didn't we? When it came time to join the church, which is a special ceremony, right? We wanted to make sure it was something that you could really understand. And so they did a special ceremony. So on the Sunday when everyone else joined, you joined too.
How many?
There's a picture down in the office of Sean and Mark during the service. And you got asked some special questions that you could answer. Like, do you like to come and sing?
Yeah.
Do you like to come and see people?
Yeah.
Will you keep on coming here?
Yeah.
Yes, all those good questions. My biggest compliment for Mark is how he's managed to keep his sense of humor, because he really has, and he likes to laugh a lot. In the church, often when there's a sermon, and Sean is giving the sermon, and he'll be coming up to saying something, Mark will know just from his tone of voice that there's something funny coming, so he laughs before the punchline, which always makes it even funnier. And he's got a good chuckle. So I think it's the community that people like Mark here. Mark likes people here. There's a lot of value added in the friendships that develop here, so it's really, really important. And I have to say that when Mark was little, can I tell this one? He got kicked out of nearly every program he was involved with because the program was the program, and Mark was supposed to adapt to the program, where what you need is places where the program or the community adapts to Mark, and that's what I found here. Like, we can accommodate Mark because people are willing to slow down and to approach him and to take that step, and that's really important to us. Get through the basics first of all is that Mark is in a wheelchair and he's got a kyphosis, which is a curvature of his spine, so his head is down a lot. So it's no good if I stand up, right, Mark? Because you have to look way up, and that's very hard to do. So the first thing is to come and sit down as quickly as you can, because then you're on a level with Mark and he can see you easily, and make eye contact so that he knows that you're talking to him. And then I think it's really that sometimes when you come up to him, Mark will get really excited, right, Mark? Because you're happy to see people. And when Mark gets excited, he can sometimes get very shaky, and sometimes he can cough, And sometimes he can get really loud because he's just so excited. And so it takes a while for him to calm down. So the best thing to do is to come and sit down and just talk really quietly, and then he calms down, and then he really enjoys a good conversation. So Mark brings a picture book of things that he did when he was little, and we should update that picture book, but and put some more in of what he's doing now. But it shows all kinds of things, right? It shows you riding a horse. It shows you swimming in the ocean with a dog. It shows you riding a bike.
It's hard.
It's hard work, but it's fun. And it showed you just a bunch of different things. And the pictures are great because Mark, as I said, Mark's long-term memory is really good. So he remembers, he'll come up with a dog's name from way back, and he's right. And I'd forgotten totally about it. So he does a really good job with that.
I know, Aaron.
And he loves to hear about people's dogs and cats and what are their names and what color are they and what do they do. And he loves to see pictures that people bring of their pets. So that's always a good one. And he sometimes has a picture book with just animals in it. So that's great if there's little kids from the RE program or something that want to engage and chat with Mark, that they can come and take a look at the picture book, and there's lots of good things to talk about whenever you see pictures of animals, right?
Billy goat,
Billy goats?
puppets,
Puppets aren't animals.
lamb chop.
Lamb chops is a puppet, you're right. Because some people are kind of afraid to come over and chat because they're busy talking to other people and they don't really know how to come in and sit down and have a conversation. So all I can do is say, Mark will love getting to know you and having you come in and chat. And he will either be here with me or with Matthew, so there's lots of support around if you want to have a conversation. If I don't understand Mark, sometimes I don't, I just ask him, tell me again, and you do, and so you can do that too. And the problem is if you don't come over, Mark can't come over and talk to you because he's kind of reliant on us. So he misses an opportunity to get to know you, and you get a chance to interact with, you miss a chance to interact with someone who has a different way of communicating. And that's a big loss all the way around because Mark's a fun guy to chat with. So.